All right, friends, guess what? It's time for our very first Farmer Once a Wife recap of this season. Now, technically, this is like season 3 in the United States because season 1 was like 10 or 15 years ago.
Oh.
And Fox brought it back.
Oh, okay.
So technically, last season was season 2, even though I called it season 1.
Season 1, yeah.
Because it's been so long.
Yeah.
So I'm calling this season 2, even though it's like technically season 3, but you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So it premiered last Thursday right here on Fox. We got to meet 4 new farmers and the 8 ladies apiece that they had to meet, and then dwindled down to 5 to take back to the farm. So I pulled a couple of videos just because we get to see some of the farmers interacting with some ladies, and then Maddie and I are going to make our initial picks on who we think might make it to the end. So this first video is going to be Mitchell, one of our favorites, and he's meeting Sydney, who we really like. So take a look at this.
I want this. I want to find love, and I want a man that I can
like
spend the rest of my life
all-American, like farm girl.
I didn't wear a white dress for nothing.
Oh, he's so cute.
Beautiful.
I love his shirt. I want his shirt.
Thank you.
Did you see his?
How are you doing, Sydney?
Oh, yeah.
I would
so
love
good.
that
How are
shirt.
you?
Doing better now that you're walking down here.
Oh.
Oh, you're so cute. Okay, what makes you tick?
I'm a big outdoors gal.
Are you?
And I just want someone to do that with. I want someone to fish with. I want someone to wake up early and hunt with me.
Really? Wait,
Yeah.
so you hunt?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, so what do you do for work?
I work construction,
That's awesome.
and my dad owns a construction company. So he taught me how to run all the machinery when I was a kid. So
You can operate a skid steer?
Are you kidding me?
Really?
Can I operate a skid steer? Oh my God.
operate a
You
skid
should
steer.
see me on that
A
puppy.
little bit, really? So let me see your hands. I just
wait,
want to
look
see,
at
like,
that.
do you have calluses?
Stop.
Physical
Yeah, you
touch.
can see the dirt
Yep.
in my calluses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's so funny because I was gonna, I was gonna like
I
ask
apologize
you
for holding my hand.
if I could touch
Yeah,
your,
right.
like, touch your hand.
I know we're just strangers, but
Oh, look at that longing!
words cannot be formed right now. They are just so cute. She is so gorgeous. He is so handsome. A lot in common already.
He looks at her the way I look at cheesecake. And that says something.
And that says a lot.
That's
really
a lot,
does.
my friend. Because I love that when they're just longing into each other's eyes.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, that is so.
It's so cute.
It's cute.
I know.
I hope people can make it on reality shows. I know they do, but
I know.
the odds.
We'll see. It's going to be a good season.
Okay, so that was Farmer Mitchell. I want to go into Farmer Ty because Farmer Ty is the one from right here in Missouri, in Saxton, Missouri. So he got a little bit of shock. You can tell some of these farmers are A, not used to being on camera, and B, not used to talking to women.
Yeah.
You can tell they're very shy.
Very.
They're cowboys and they're just like, But this Christine from New York kind of caught Farmer Ty off guard.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Great.
Have I dated a cowboy? No, that is why I'm here, girl.
She's a bit much.
So what do you look for in a woman?
What do I look for in a woman?
Yeah, what turns you on?
What turns me on?
And
that was the go-to question, and then that just turned around with a little bit of what does it? Shoot, let me
Poor guy.
step back here
putting
just
you
a
in a
little
hot
bit. Yeah, it just became that way.
Oh.
So awkward.
I just want to pull out my awkward turtle.
Yeah,
can't
that's like,
That was just, oh, he's swimming, swimming, swimming.
you know, I appreciate her for asking her the question. She's getting right to it.
Yeah.
But you know who else? I heard you make a comment. You were watching yesterday at the desk, and I heard you make a comment about, oh, Madison, really? Then there's a girl named Madison who's also a little bit much.
Very much. I was like, oh, girl, we share the same name. Reel it in, please.
She was a bit much. So I have a picture of all 4 farmers. So let's take a reminder, look at all of our 4 farmers right now. So we got Brandon, Mitchell, Ty, and Nathan.
Okay.
And Ty's the one from Missouri.
Yes.
Now, I know one of them is from Florida, Georgia, Colorado, and then Missouri, I think. But I don't remember which is which. So now Maddie and I have been tasked with picking our initial female, and then we kind of agreed on everything. So then I just picked a runner-up on my own just because I wanted to show more options. So let's just take a look at the first farmer.
Let's see.
Okay, Nathan, let's go. He's the young one. So,
Yes.
Maddie, you picked.
I picked Mackenzie.
Any reasonings for that?
Well, here's the thing, Jeremy. I noticed that as we're getting to meet the girls, it's always kind of like the first one they show on camera that is on it the longest, and then it's just very rapid fire with the other girls. So I just picked her because they seem to have good conversation. They, clicked, and I just saw more of her than any of these other girls. So
I picked Taylor as a runner-up because I did love Mackenzie. They had a great chemistry.
Yeah.
But Taylor I really liked because I felt like she had a good energy. Go ahead.
Is this the one that was dancing with him? Were they doing the two-step or something?
Were they doing the two? I can't remember now.
I can't
There's
remember.
so many girls.
She was doing the golf swing.
The golf swing, that's it.
The golf swing girl.
But
yeah.
anyway, she is adorable.
Yes.
And I just thought she also meshed well with him in the short amount of time we got to
we got to see. Yes.
That's the whole thing is we got a limited amount of time with each.
Right.
'Cause right now was 8, and now we're down to 5.
It's like we got to get through them and get on to the next.
Yes. Oh, and by the way, too, just fun fact, Christine from that clip of Ty, she self-eliminated episode 1.
She did.
She
left.
She's like, can't take it.
She was like, I can't do this. She took off her heels and walked out of the farm.
Okay, our next farmer. Let's go with Farmer Ty from
Farmer
Missouri.
Ty.
Okay.
Okay, so Farmer Ty, I had Brooke as well. She is, I think, 37, he's 42, so closer in age,
Perfect.
which I was thinking, hey, yes, a cute young 20-plus-year-old might be great, but you need someone,
I agree.
closer in age.
I think they have more in common, probably.
More in common, more life experience, everything.
But also, were you surprised? I picked Melody because, A, he picked her for the first date.
I was surprised by that.
But I think she is stunning.
Yeah, she is.
So gorgeous. Okay, so there we go. We both picked Brooke.
Okay.
Melody strong second. Let's go on to Brandon.
Brandon
picked Reba.
Reba.
Who I love Reba.
I love Reba, yes.
I would pick her too.
I just think everything about her was great.
I also loved her Native American story, history.
Yes.
And I picked Joy as a runner-up because I thought she had a fun personality.
Beautiful.
And she's gorgeous.
She's beautiful.
I love her, like, to me, big eyes. It's a pop of...
Yeah.
I just love it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then finally our
Mitchell?
final farmer is...
Mitchell?
Mitchell, yes.
Okay.
Oh, our...
Okay, so Sydney was the one that we saw in the clip. I absolutely, hands down, construction worker, lot in common already. I love her, and I really hope they go the distance.
By the way, too, I love her. She was my initial. But once Kiana sat down, I was like, oh my gosh, I love her. And he ended up picking her.
I was mad he didn't
I
pick her. I
know.
was like, how dare you, Mitchell?
2 of the farmers did not pick the ladies we thought for their initial. They get a 1-day advantage. They get to go to the farm for 1 extra day to get to know
Yes.
each other alone before the other girls join them.
Yep.
So, and he picked Kiana, who was asking what a silo was,
Yep.
which was adorable. But did you notice at the end they showed all the farmers driving back to their town except for the youngest farmer in Florida? They didn't show him driving with the girl.
Oh, I did not notice that.
I was like, what is happening?
That's an Easter egg.
By the way, new episodes of Farmer Went to Wife on Thursdays right here on Fox.
All right, stay right where you are. Right where you are. We'll tell you all about the ultimate 80s vacation happening in Branson right after this.
Now I gotta go check the